A very warm welcome to all my lovely students. Hope you all are fine and you all are following all the instructions given by your parents. And are you all seeing all the videos? Hope you all are watching the videos and completing all the works. Students, today I want to show you something. Let us start the class by the activity. Okay, students, what I have in my hand? This is a pot. Now, if I tell you to describe this pot and you should begin the sentence with a noun. So, just think, what will you say? You can say the pot is small, the pot is beautiful, the pot is of red and yellow color, the pot is beautifully decorated, isn't it? Okay, let us take one more example and let's just have a look at this picture. Okay, this is a girl and let us give a name to this girl as Meena. And if I ask you to describe this girl, how will you describe? Like you can say that Meena is a girl, Meena is looking pretty, Meena is having long black hairs, Meena is wearing a beautiful dress, or you can say Meena is wearing a orange and pink color dress, isn't it? Now students, have a look at the board. I have written some sentences about Robin Hood. Just have a look at the board. Hope students the board is clear to you. Now what I have written students? I have written Robin Hood was a skilled archer. Robin Hood lived in a forest. Robin Hood was a nobleman. Robin Hood wore green outfit. And Robin Hood helped the poor. So what I have done students? In all these sentences, I have described Robin Hood, isn't it? Now students, just think. The first example which I showed you, that is about the pot. What we did? We described the pot. The second example, we described about the girl. And the third example, about Robin Hood. Now, if I want to describe myself, what will I say? Like my name is Jonaki. So, I would say as Jonaki is a girl, Jonaki is a teacher, Jonaki is teaching now, Jonaki is wearing a black color dress, isn't it? Now, students, in all these sentences which I have said now, in all these sentences, what we see? We see repetition of nouns, isn't it? And in some way we can say that it sounds very awkward. So we have to think for some other thing or some other way. So we can use some other word so that this repetition can be changed and the sentences would look more clear and beautiful. So the words which we can use in place of these nouns, these words are called pronouns. So, once again I am telling, pronouns are the words which we use in place of nouns. So, students, today in this class, you will be studying about pronouns. Students, to stop this repetition, I told you that we had to use pronouns. Now for pot, which pronoun we can use? We have to use it. Like this is a pot. The pot is small. It is very beautiful. It is of red and yellow color. It is very beautifully decorated. Now the second, what I showed you? I showed you this, isn't it? And I told the name as Meena. So the first sentence, this is a picture of Meena. And then we can use the pronoun she. Like she is very beautiful, she is having long hairs, She is having black hairs. She is wearing a beautiful dress. And she is wearing a dress of orange and pink color. And after that, I gave you the example of Robin Hood, isn't it? So then have a look at the board. Have a look at the board, students. What we can do, students, instead of Robin Hood, he is a boy, so we can use he. So the first sentence, Robin Hood was a skilled archer. The second, we can replace the noun with a pronoun, and that is he. He lived in a forest. He was a nobleman. He wore green outfit. And he held the purse. And students, do you remember the fourth example I gave about me, isn't it? That is Jonaki Biswas. So instead of Jonaki Biswas, I can give the sentence as I am a girl. I am a teacher. I am teaching the class now. And I am wearing a black color dress. So students, there are different type of pronouns which we can use. So today we will be studying about personal pronouns. Some common pronouns are I means I. You refers to you all. He, like Robin Hood, we will use he. Meena, she. Pot, it. So students, these are some common examples of pronouns. Now we will be studying personal pronouns. But before we study personal pronoun, there is some important thing which I want to explain you. Now what is it? It is subject pronoun and object pronoun. When a pronoun is placed in place of subject and when the pronoun is used in place of object. So have a look at the board. Lesson 4, pronouns. Now definition, students. Pronouns, words which we use in place of nouns. Repeating, words which we use in place of nouns. Now subject pronoun. Do you remember the definition of subject, students? What was the subject? Subject means the person or thing about which we speak in a sentence. So the subject pronouns they are always placed before verb. And object pronouns are always placed after verb. Verb means the doing word. So subject at the beginning of the sentence, like I am a teacher. You are a teacher. He is a boy. He is a subject. She is a girl. She, subject. It is a ball. It. We are going for a picnic. So, we, subject. They are in the field. They, subject. So, all these pronouns, they are subject pronouns. We generally place them in place of subject, that is at the beginning of the sentence. Now, object pronouns, that is after the verb, me. He is talking to me. Then you, Ram talked to you. Then him, her, it. These three are again object pronoun. Us, object pronoun. Them, object pronoun. So, I am repeating once again. Pronouns, words which we use in place of nouns. Subject pronoun always before verb. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. And object pronoun after verb, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Personal pronouns. Now you will study personal pronouns in detail. And here I told you about first person, second person and third person. Now first person is the person who is talking, like I. So I is a pronoun, it is first person. Second person to whom I am talking. The person to whom I am talking. So now I am talking to you all. So you is second person. And third person is about whom we are talking. So when I am talking about Robin Hood or the girl Meena, that will be the third person. And I have already told which pronoun we will use in subject place and which pronoun we will use in object place. Like I subject, me object. Here I and me both are first person. So now have a look at the board so that you can understand the things in detail. Lesson 4, Pronouns, and we are studying about personal pronouns and singular form and plural form. Now first person, as I told you, person who is talking, we will refer it as I when it is in subject place, like I am teaching now, and me in object place. And when it becomes plural, it will be we in subject place and us in object place. An example as we are playing in the park. So we will be in the subject place. Now second person, that is person to whom one is talking. Now I am talking to you all. So you will be the second person. And here in singular form, in subject place, you, in object place, you. And the same thing in plural form. So you, we can use in singular way also, that is in singular form also, as well as in plural form also. Now third person, that is person who is being talked about, that is about whom we are talking. Here in subject place, we will use he, she or it. And in object place, it will be him, her, it. That is before the verb, after the verb. Before the verb, after the verb. And in plural form, it is they in the subject place and them in the object place. Now please have a look once again. In first person, I, me, singular form, and plural form, we, us. In second person, you and you in singular form, and again you and you in plural form. And in third person, he, she, it. In subject place, him, her, it. In object place, but both are singular. And if we go for the plural form, it is they in subject place and them in object place. Have a look properly, students, and then we will do some exercises. That is, I will be giving you some examples on this. Personal pronoun, first person in detail now with example. What is first person? The person who is talking. And I already told you which pronouns we will put in first person and where. That is in object place and subject place. That is subject place, that means before the verb, and object place will be after the verb. Now let us see the examples in detail. So as I told you, first person in subject place we put I and me in object place in singular case, and in plural form it is we in subject place and us in object. Now see the example. I am a teacher. I is in subject place. Raj is talking to me. Here me is in object place. These two are singular. Now plural. We are at home. Where is we? We is in subject place. We is subject here. And the man is talking to us. Us is in object place. So the first two examples are of singular, and second, these two, that is third and fourth, these two examples are of plural form. And all these four are the examples of first person. So do remember I, me, we and us. Here I and we subject and me and us object place. Second person, that is the person whom one is talking to. And here in all the places we will use you in singular as well as plural, in subject as well as object place, that is before the verb, after the verb we will use only you. So have a look at the board now. Second person, person to whom one is talking. Here singular, that is in subject place also you, object place also you, in plural also it is the same thing. So example here, you are a teacher. Here you is in place of subject, that is here you is a subject. And Raj is talking to you. Here you is in object place. So have a look. Everywhere, that is singular as well as plural, subject place as well as object place, it is you only. So the examples here, you are a teacher. Here it is subject. And Raj is talking to you. It is, here it is in object place. Third person, the person about whom is being talked about. Now see the examples on the board. Third person. What do you mean by third person? Person who is being talked about. That is the person about whom we are talking. Here in singular, we will use he, she, it. In subject place. And in object place, him, her, it. And in plural, in subject place, they. And in object place, them. Now have a look at the examples. He ran all the way to meet her. He is in subject place and her in object place. He ran all the way to meet her. Subject is he and her in object place. The next example, Raj is talking to them. Them, object place, plural. They go to Bhopal every year. They, subject. She gave him a book. She in subject place and him in object place. And the last one, it is a ball. It in subject place. Have a look once again. He, subject place, her, object place. Both are singular. Raj is talking to them. Them in object place, plural. They is in subject place, plural. She is in subject place, singular. Him is in object place, plural. Sorry, him is in object place and it is singular only. So I am repeating once again. She, subject place, singular. Him, object place, singular. And it is a ball. It, subject place, singular. Students, in this video, I have explained you pronouns and personal pronouns. So a small recap. Pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are the words that we use in place of noun. To stop the repetition of noun again and again and to see that it looks more better and beautiful the sentences, we use pronouns. So pronouns are the words which we use in place of nouns. And then I told you about personal pronouns, where I told you about first person, second person and third person. First person means the person who is talking, and here I told you about the subject pronoun and the object pronoun and singular and as well as plural. So here in First person, some of the examples of pronouns are I, me, we and us. In second person, now what does second person means? Second person means the person to whom I am talking. So in second person it is you, and in third person the person about whom is being talked about. And here we have he, him, she, her, it. These are all singular. And in plural we have they and them. So hope students, this part, whatever I have taught in this video is clear to you. So now your home assignment. Your home assignment is page number 29, exercise A. I repeat, page number 29, exercise A in your English grammar book.